Do you care to tell me what you've been doing?
Nothing. I've been sitting around doing nothing.
Okay. You've been enjoying your leisurely time?
Oh, sure.
Okay. So, how's it going over here?
Well, it's hard to do without a box blade, or as I call them, a Gannon. I'm going to have to get a Gannon.
Okay.
It's hard to level. The only thing I like is the fact that with the backhoe on it, I can pick up a bigger load.
Oh, okay.
Pretty good dirt.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of clay in it, but you know, there's actually some pottery clay in it too. Weird.
Totally different landscaping here, I tell you.
Trying to fill in these holes. I gotta turn this. I got the original, then the topsoil, then the composted girl shit, and then a little bit of dirt. And the same thing on here.
You mean manure?
Well, I kind of sandwiched it kind of like a
Lasagna?
lasagna system.
Yeah.
In my compost bins. Now this stuff here, this is shit from the barn from last year. So
Manure?
it's all good to go. But I got to turn it.
Okay.
I'm just putting it in right now. I got to go through and break up all this stuff. This pile got a little dry.
Okay. Are we any closer on what we're going to do with the keeping the ducks out while you're working? Yeah.
That T-post over there, straight in line with the corner of the apple tree.
Okay.
So it'll go there to this wood post here, this corner post.
Oh.
So I'll just run some
To that.
T-posts. They'll have access to these beds.
Well, they haven't been in the beds yet, so.
They haven't really bothered anything yet. So
Okay.
I'm going to hope, not assume, but hope that's good enough.
Right. Are we going to put some T-posts in? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Sounds good. It's coming along.
A little bit more dirt at this end.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if I want the level up high or down low. That one's pretty much even.
Yeah.
But I need to get some to fill in where the ducks played in the dirt where their pond used to be.
Yeah. Ducks are great, but they're destructive. So.
Okay.
Okay.
See, these gojo berries are going too. I haven't even got in there to trim them all yet.
These ones are the dangerous ones.
I did trim that one over there.
Oh yeah, look at that. That's nice.
But I haven't gotten a chance to do this one over here.
First week of March and we've got bloom. Leaves, bloom, whatever you want to call it.
Anyway, I had to do this before I could put the T-posts in, because I needed to be able to get in here with the tractor.
Oh, okay. All right. And this, we're going to use the orange barrier that we've had forever. It was we had 100 feet of it. And we're going to use that to keep the ducks out while Ken is working on the raised beds that we're going to be changing out. So yeah. We looked at other options and they were expensive and they weren't exactly what we needed. So we decided to go with the original plan and keeping the ducks out of the area where we're working, so he can actually work without them digging it up. They're little helpers, but not really that good on instruction yet. Anyway, all right, looking good. A little harder there, yeah? Tree?
No, it's when I pull depending on which direction you put these teeth,
Yeah.
is how you pull it out. So my pulling apparatus will fit in there instead of being out here. But if I turn it around, we'll have to cut inward, which is okay. I'll make it happen.
So we're gonna repurpose one of them off of the gojo berries? Yeah, it doesn't need it anymore, does it? Is it a handmade puller?
Yep.
Handmade puller. T-post puller. One of the reasons why we're doing this now is because the weather is really good. And two, we like to give the ducks a little bit of area to come out here and look for bugs. Next week, we're expecting rain. Maybe Monday, Tuesday, and then they say Thursday, Thursday, Friday, maybe even Wednesday. So we're expecting rain. So this will keep them out of the area that Ken's working on, because we don't want them digging up what he's working on. Like I said, they're not really good at following instructions. So yeah, we want to get this done so they kind of get used to it. And the ducks are still happy, even with the temporary fencing. It's temporary just for a little bit. Got rain coming in this week, like I said before, and so we don't want them out in that yard where we're trying to clean it up and get it ready for the raised beds. So they're okay. They're doing good. So what's happening here?
Digging. We're trying to get this filled up so that we can get down to that water line.
Okay.
So we can hook up the new distribution lines for the drip irrigation.
Okay.
But first I got to get this out. This has been like this for a long time.
Yeah, quite a few years, I'd say. Okay. What I'm going to be doing today is I'm going to be weeding. This is the asparagus bed, and we've got to get the rest of these weeds out because we don't want to grow weeds, do we? Nope. As you can see, we put in like a corrugated metal, right?
I don't know.
It's a metal. We found it on Amazon because this bed is so large that we couldn't really get a raised bed to take care of this. So we got that. And then Ken had moved the rhubarb, and so he put a smaller bed. Same thing. I think it's 10 inches high. put that in the ground for that. But I'm going to be doing the starting here, try to get this taken care of. And after that, I am moving on to the other beds to weed. And so it begins. As you can see, the grass is greening. It's starting to grow. That means there's weeding to do everywhere. Weeding. By the way, the temporary fence did not hold the ducks. One of them is smart enough to get under the fencing, and we've got to figure out a way to weigh the fence down so they can't get in here. But they like coming out here, so this is my next project. Yeah, just a wee bit of weeds. Just a wee bit. We had to get some new fencing to go above the raised bed for the strawberries because the ducks got in there. So to protect the strawberries, we're going to raise that up, and hopefully that helps keep them out. I don't mind having ducks in the garden, but when they get into my strawberry beds, that's going to be a no-no. Well, we had a little bit of a storm come through, the severe weather, but we did not get the winds that they said or the hail that they said. Thank goodness. We're just now checking out the roof line on our house because it was leaking during this heavy rain. We got over an inch of rain in probably, what, about an hour? Something like that.
It was the wind.
It was the winds, the rain, driving rain. But we're on the backside now. We still have tornado watch, they say, until 9 o'clock, but that might be lifted early, which is fine with me. I'm checking on my goats. Ken's checking the house. Of course, I think the ducks were outside loving it, as usual, because they're ducks and they're silly. Make sure there's no holes in the greenhouse. I don't think we really got any hail, which is good. But we got a lot of rain. Absolutely a lot of rain. Barn's still in good condition. We did have some 20-mile-an-hour winds at one point. Here's my girls. Nora, come on. You guys do okay? You okay? Come on, Nora. Here's Nora. I'm out here to feed them too, and feed the cats and everything. So it's time, I guess, to be weather aware. This weather is crazy. I'm not a big fan of the weather when it gets crazy and severe, so. These clouds, though, are amazing. My weather guy said they're mammatus, something like that. So I think that's the cold air and the hot air competing for the space. I think that's what he said. You see her? She is on the wrong side of the fence again. You know how hard it is to get her back in the fence? Maybe it's time to clip somebody's wings again. See these guys? Come on, crazy girl. In you go. In you go. I gotta be quick. Oh my gosh. Come on, out you go. Grass is coming back. It's nice. Would you leave me alone? Being attacked by a chicken. Crazy hen. Oh, good. We didn't get any water in here. Ken's put some blocks and some bricks and stuff on here. But another fun thing is we had to add more fence height to our strawberry beds because once we put the dirt in, they got in there. They're crazy. So we've added more height, and to date we have not had the ducks into the raised beds here. I got somebody sleeping. Ken just picked me some asparagus. Yes, asparagus already. What you doing? You're sleeping. Might have to move these rocks and blocks back. Oh, it is dark. It's dark over there. Yeah, so far it does really work really well, but like I said, they're getting underneath with their little bills, and then they find their way underneath the fencing over here, and they've gone on the other side, which we still don't want them on the other side. So they got plenty of room, right? Yeah, they do get mad when they can't get out here, though. It is what it is. It's coming along. More weeding to do up at the end of the beds down there. Moving along, moving trees and taking care of business. More later. Hey.